Hello, dear students. I'm Asha Bist. Today, I welcome you all in the third chapter of Class 6 History from Hunting, Gathering to Growing Food. Dear students, before that, we finished with two chapters of history. Hope you understood the concept in those chapters. Today, we'll begin with the new chapter. So, let's start. The earliest people. Why were they on the move? Dear students, in the previous chapters also, I told you that early men used to move from place to place in search of food and other resources which he used to fulfill his needs and requirements. If they had stayed at one place for a long time, they would have eaten up all the available plant and animal resources. As we know that early men totally depend on natural resources, so if he stayed at one place, then what would have happened? All the resources of that place would have been vanished. Animals move from place to place, so these people had to follow their movements for hunting purposes. Like we all know that early people used to kill wild animals so that he can arrange his living. Okay, so what he did, while animals didn't live at one place, they were on move. So these early men, these people used to follow these animals so that they can arrange their living. People may have moved from season to season in search of different kinds of plants. Like they also depend on the forest products, so they used to stay at one place whenever there were availability of food items, and they used to move from that place if the season is not allowing them to have any kind of food product from the forest. Seasonal fruits used to grow as per according to the particular season, so they used to move from one place to another as per the season changes to have food items. People living on their banks would have had to go in search of water during the dry seasons from their places. Like in search of water also, water was a basic necessity. Like during the monsoon season, there must be water all around, but during the dry seasons they used to search for water. So that's why they used to move from place to place. Now, how do we know about these people? Now, how can we get information about these people? Archaeologists have found some of the things hunter-gatherers made and used. They made and used tools of stone. Like we all know that in early time there was not any, you can say, advanced tool used by the early men. So that time early men used to make their tools using bones of animals as well as stones. Okay, when archaeologists studied that or just started a survey on it while they were digging the earth to find out about certain things, so they came to know that early men that time used stone tools, wood tools as well as bone tools. Okay, of which stone tools have survived best? Now what do you think that among stone tool, wood tool and bone tool, which tool would have survived best? Stone tools. Okay, they are still found by the archaeologists. Some of the bone tools are also found. Okay, stone tools were used to cut meat and bone, scrap bark and hide, animal skins, chop fruit and roots. These were the purposes for which the stone tools were used. Other tools were used to chop wood. Choosing a place to live in. Now, what kind of place they used to choose to live in? People preferred to live in places having the following availability. Okay, now the shelters they chose for themselves, they were thinking in their mind that wherever we are going to live, the place should be full of natural resources so that they can utilize them, as well as to arrange their living, to arrange their eatables, there should be animals also so that they can kill them and have food, as well as they also ensure that there should be water resources so that they can have water. They lived near to the sources of water such as river and lakes. People tried to find places where good quality stone was easily available, as it was important for hunting. One more thing they kept in mind, that wherever they are going to live, there should be good quality stone available so that they can make tools out of that, which were later used to kill animals so that they can have their food. Now, finding out about the fire, how they discovered fire now. Traces of ash. Now, how the archaeologists came to know about that early men used to use fire at that point of time. Now, what they got? They got the traces of ash. Show that the people at that time have invented the fire. It could have been used for many things. Now, fire was used for many things, like it was used as a source of light. Why? At night they must be just keeping that fire to enlighten their caves, as well as to roast meat, because they found the roasted meat tastier than the raw meat, to scare away animals, as they were, some of the wild animals were very dangerous. So to scare those animals, to keep those animals away from their caves, they used fire. A changing environment. Now, how a changing environment changed the early men's life. Around 12,000 years ago, there were major changes in the climate. There were major changes in the climate of the world, which led to the development of grassland in many areas. As we know that at the early stage, the earth was very hot. Okay, later it started cooling down and started developing grasslands. Okay, so this was the climate change which happened, and which ensured or helped in development of the grasslands. This also led to an increase in the number of animals. As we all know that animals have grass, they eat grass. Some of the animals, they eat grass. So after the development of grassland, the grass eating animals also survived, as they got grass to eat. So people start thinking about herding and rearing these animals, and later what came in their mind, that they saw the grass eating animals, and one thing which came in their mind, that why not to keep these grass eating animals as pets, and they started rearing animals. Fishing also became important for people. Also they adopted fishing. The beginning of farming and herding. Now the beginning of farming and herding. How people started farming as well as herding. Farming means growing crops, herding means rearing animals. With the development of grassland, people came to know about growing wheat, barley, rice in different parts of the subcontinent. As they started rearing animals, they started staying at one place. They saw the grasslands, growing grass there. So what came in their mind? They thought that why not to grow some of the crops like wheat, barley and rice, and they started in the subcontinent growing different kind of crops. This is how they started practicing farming, and this was the way through which they started practicing farming. Dear students, this is all about the first part of this chapter. We'll soon meet with the second part. Till that time, I request you all to note down the important points from this chapter and create your own notes. Thank you and have a nice day.